From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, guess what? We're watching a tornado watch. Not here, but out to the west of us. So this is the beginning of the thunderstorm complex that's going to end up moving on in. It looks like it's going to be a little bit slower, so it's not going to probably wake you up early in the morning. We're going to keep our eyes on it, though, because most of the intensity and the power and the dynamic should go across central and western portions of Oklahoma. That's where we find it right now. I wanted to point out as well, there's a flash flood watch in Kansas, in southwest Kansas. So it's just wacky because, you know, it's not very often when we end up having that happen. So these are severe thunderstorm watches that are up into portions of Nebraska and Wyoming. They've had tornadoes up there as well, but this is a tornado watch. So far, these are all yellow polygons, which means severe thunderstorm warnings, not the red ones, which are tornado warnings. Flashing tornado or a flashing red polygon would mean an actual tornado has been spotted. So this is kind of diving a little bit more south, but this is expected to expand across the panhandle and then move into our area. Obviously, earlier today, we had showers and some thunderstorms that were around. Then those have moved out and just left us with this rain-cooled air across the area tonight. Once again, up to the northwest, you see that flash flood watch in south central and southwest Kansas. Yeah, it's kind of wild. But we're talking about rainfall amounts that have been pretty impressive over the last 30 days. Now, if you're east of Tulsa or south and southeast Tulsa, you haven't been impressed because it's been getting dry and it's been hot. And it's like, kind of need some rain right now. And we talked about farmers and ranchers putting up hay, so they're going to be on a delayed deal here for the next 4 to 6 days as we're looking at off and on chances of rain across the area. But again, it's been pretty impressive. Some of the rainfall amounts have been out west. Wheat harvest is 90% complete, so that's the good news. The bad news is that for that last 10%, it's probably the wheat isn't going to be all that great because there's been a lot of rain. But we need a lot more rain, and up into Kansas as well, and mainly in our viewing area, which is really surprising that we haven't been able to get rid of this, but this is still exceptional. And that's why we were talking about Copan and Hewlett, and that's why we were talking about Bartlesville at the beginning of our newscast a little bit ago. And it's also become dry across areas that weren't dry over the course of the last couple of weeks. So we're going to have to watch what's going on. Hopefully we'll fix that here in the next week because we still have, for the next 3 to 4 days, off and on periods of rain and thunderstorms. Anywhere from 2 to 4 inches would be common, and isolated amounts could be heavier. So if that works out as planned, we're going to be pretty happy. All is pretty good tonight. Everybody was pretty happy today just because, yeah, the rain kind of bogged down a lot of plans that might have been outside, but it's just temperature-wise, you know, you don't get this that often, so we have to enjoy it while it's here. Double 7 sitting with us at this hour, east-southeast wind at 3, 79% humidity. Dew point's at 70, which means there's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, and if it was any warmer, it'd be sticky and muggy, but it's just not too bad. Pressure is rising at this hour. All right, so the metro temperatures in the 70s, down to 71 in Jinx, 72 in Coweta, 73 over in Wagner, and also in Pryor, as well as Veneta and Coffeyville. And you look across the area tonight, we have fair to partly cloudy skies, so not much happening. Now, as those storms start to move on in, notice how they're a little bit further west. If you were with us earlier today during the 4, 5, and 6 shows, we had them a little bit more positioned more toward the Ponca City area, but these are a little bit further west based on the newer guidance. Look how far west they are because they were supposed to be coming into Tulsa between about 7 and 8:30. Now it looks like the major impact is going to be from Tulsa south and west. Wind damage is possible and some hail involved in that. The thing that really stinks is up in Bartlesville and into Chautauqua County in Kansas. I don't see any heavy rain with this go around, and each rain event is very important. Now, temperatures are expected to move back in the 80s tomorrow with partly sunny skies. There could be a remnant shower or isolated thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. So then we go into tomorrow night, and all of a sudden, boom, we still have this going on. This is going to be a fairly significant storm system. Showers and storms could be heavy to isolated severe midnight into the morning hours. And then a chance of showers are just slight for our Saturday noontime, 80s in the afternoon. Overall, Saturday's looking pretty good. Anything to do with showers and thunderstorm chances is going to be on Sunday morning. And then by Sunday afternoon, it clears out and temperatures will be in the low to mid 80s. That's not too bad. But in the morning, showers and a few thunderstorms around. Some could be strong or severe out west. The best chance should be after 7 a.m. west of Tulsa. And then we're talking about conditions that are going to be pretty mild late in the afternoon, but thunderstorms through the midday could drag into the region for a while. And we're looking at temperatures that'll be up to around 90 on Monday as the sun comes out. Chance of storms Tuesday, and then it's just hot next week with a few scattered storms. That is your 9-day planner. We'll be right back.